It is Bobby Lee from the same parish in Louisiana you grew up, sir, from Creative Arts Agency. How you doing today, sir? Is this your private sale? I believe it was George Clooney who the other day while I was having lunch with him and Brad. Sounds like a little bit of a commotion in the back. So are you at a NASCAR race again?
I am on this beautiful Gulf Stream 67, I forget the number. I'm ready to settle in and buckle up and enjoy a nice Jack Daniels.
Sir, I will have you hooked before you take off, and I'll have you sold before you land.
Let me be brief about the details of this very unique project that I'm offering you an exclusive first look opportunity at. Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure.
I cannot watch her do it anymore.
Basically, I got myself months ago a tape that was called the Graduation Party labeled. We thought nothing of it.
I'm waiting for this to get interested.
Because of attention that was called upon us through the federal authorities. It's over. It's over our heads.
And we want to turn now to the story that's drawing lots of national attention.
Baby, we'll be always there. We could have told.
It is Bobby Lee from the same parish in Louisiana you grew up, sir, from Creative Arts Agency. How you doing today, sir? Is this your private sale? I believe it was George Clooney who the other day while I was having lunch with him and Brad. Sounds like a little bit of a commotion in the back. So are you at a NASCAR race again?
I am on this beautiful Gulf Stream 67, I forget the number. I'm ready to settle in and buckle up and enjoy a nice Jack Daniels.
Sir, I will have you hooked before you take off, and I'll have you sold before you land.
Let me be brief about the details of this very unique project that I'm offering you an exclusive first look opportunity at. Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure.
I cannot watch her do it anymore.
Basically, I got myself months ago a tape that was called the Graduation Party labeled. We thought nothing of it.
I'm waiting for this to get interested.
Because of attention that was called upon us through the federal authorities. Right now, I want to do anything I can to cooperate in this investigation. Tell me what you need.
Mr. Lee, this is Bo Broussard. I'm actually with the New York Attorney General's office. And I'm giving you a call in regards to some found footage you may have in your possession.
I did receive through FedEx a copy of this material. I did receive through FedEx a copy of this material. 9 hours plus of raw material at that graduation party. Thanks.
So much more poignant when you hear the hook of it all. Implications of this tape are staggering, both commercial and moral, perhaps socio-economic, political, anthropological, whatever they want to call it in this academic, placey, fancy pants stuff. The point is of 18, I think it's 18 to 24, had their lives in front of them.
A bunch of 20-somethings.
You want 22-year-old individuals who just graduated.
Self-pitying.
Their lives in front of them.
Boring young people.
On their first day of becoming an adult.
It has been done to
on the last day of infancy, of
death, and no. Who wants to see it?
Of codependence on
Another one of those.
the parents.
Not anybody I know.
On there and from there. Emancipation.
Not anybody I know.
And liberation.
Worth talking to.
But you want to know something?
Oppression of the suppression of the...
You know my parents.
Just being young.
Chip.
But no matter how you characterize it, this was the first day of the rest of their lives.
I have given you 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I guess I will. I guess I do need to get to the. I guess I do need to get to the hook. There is one thing that makes this special, and no one's ever seen something like this before. We are as perplexed as to the nature of why we receive this found footage.
Did you make any copies?
It was at this party. They had their last hours of fun and games and doing nothing and enjoying that lack of responsibility that all of us adults envy secretly.
I got something real special for you.
Or overtly, but the point is this.
That I think you really like.
Just in a concise one-sentence pitch, please.
In a one-sentence, concise pitch. Concise pitch.
This shit is crazy.
You want to know about the party? Man, I'll tell you about the party. I'll tell you fucking everything.
The graduation party is a television.
Stop right there.
I do need to get to the hook.
Powerful material. Basically, I got myself months ago a tape that was called the graduation party.
Like a little girl hurt by the big bad world. Yeah, it's twisting up my insides. Can't hide it on the outside. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it hits me like oh no.
Powerful material. Basically, I got myself months ago a tape that was called the graduation party.
Like a little girl hurt by the big bad world. Yeah, it's twisting up my insides. Can't hide it on the outside. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it hits me like oh no.
Right now.
Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure. We thought nothing of it.
I'm waiting for this to get in.
No thanks. You're doing anymore.
Sir, I will have you hooked before you take off.
Let me break it down for you in the most simplest words I can conjure. We thought nothing of it.
I'm waiting for this to get into
Sir, I will have you hooked before you take off. Approximately 6 to 7 hours of raw footage involving
horses, bestiality, girl giving a donkey a lap dance,
individuals at a graduation party,
girls dancing and ripping off each other's clothes and. Where the hell's my shirt?
For a small online college.
Purpose of education.
You know you gotta give it all to me.
Chris, I just want to tell you that it's in my interest to find out what's going on, because this would be historic if this was actual found footage of a legitimate nature.
He thinks of me when he's fucking you.
Yeah, I think you'll be quite entertained by it. And let's touch base soon, because I'd like to know where I stand in all this, because my reputation's at stake.
Get your freak on. I will do that.
Okay, I'll wait right here.
I'm sure by now you know that the footage you found is real.
Fuck you.
Correct?
The big story in Action News is the multi-alarm fire that turned a $5 million, 22,000 square foot mansion into charred embers.
At the front of it, the entire front of the mansion is on fire.
Mystery still surrounding a massive house fire.
Which makes many people wonder how it could have happened.
Total shock and awe that such a thing would happen.
Fire.
Okay, how big is it?
With any kind of fire, an unfortunate incident like this.
Huge. It's a huge fire.
It's a terrible tragedy.
It's the entire front of the mansion is on fire.
And it happens.
Ma'am, slow down.
Bad people can do bad things.
Ma'am, slow down.
And again, we have not determined whether or not there's any fault of anyone.
We have the fire department on the way.
It's just somebody did something wrong.
Wednesday morning, the devastating fire destroying that house.
We need the public's help.
Our crews are digging for more information.
With any information to bring that person to justice.
Thanks to dozens of surveillance cameras on the property, the fire marshal says there are already clues in the case.
We have the video, we have interviews, we have talked to multiple people.
Fire that turned a $5 million, 22,000 square foot mansion into charred forest.
Here.
Investigators try to determine exactly what led up to this tragedy.
So those are the type of things that are big indicators and evidence to us.
Outside that neighborhood with the very latest.
Yeah, we're hearing that authorities might be wrapping up their investigation inside the house.
We do believe it was a set fire.
We checked with the sheriff's office, and they say right now they have no updates for us planned yet. And we, meanwhile, are waiting, all of us, neighbors, friends, family, everyone is waiting to find out who is responsible.
Just somebody did something wrong, and we're going to collect, and we're going to catch.